Hello YouTube. So I recently visited Dan at dansfish.com, which is warehouse, and a lot of people have been asking me what I got. I didn't get much, but I did get a little bit something that finally showed up in the mail today, so we're gonna unbox it and take a look. Pretty awesome fish, so let's get into it. All right, so here we go. This came in about 15 minutes ago. Only 2 species of fish, and it is Christmas. Oh, did you get rid of the Christmas thing? I guess it's not Christmas. So in case you don't know, every fish from Dan comes individually bagged. So here's a white-cheeked goby Dan or Johnny will pull, and we'll get a better look at them when they're in the aquarium, obviously. Should be a male-female pair. This is probably the female. And then the other are Variatus platies, Sunrise hyphen platy. I got 2 pairs of these, and these are for one of the tubs outside. And I think they'll just look really good out in the sun. As you can see, they all look great. There's one more in here. All right, so these have been floating long enough. We don't want to float them in the sun. Obviously, that's not smart. So I'm just gonna cut them open. These should look really good in the sun. I'm not too concerned about Dan's water quality, so I'm just gonna dump them in. Yeah, that looks really good. Of course, all of them are running right into the little shady spot. Last one. So I really like these guys because they're super bright, extremely bright. So I've decided to put the gobies in with the platies here, and I built a little rock pile for them. These are Rhinogobius duo spilus or spolus or something. And they can actually go down into the mid 50s. So it should be just a great fish for outdoor tubbing. Not that it's gonna get that cold anytime soon. Oh, well, that was fast. Let's try the other one. I don't even think the camera caught that. This is the male. I don't know if we can get a good shot of the red cheeks. Probably not, but there we go. Go a little slower, dude. They both went in the corner. That's all right. We'll give them a little time. Hopefully come back out, see them in the rocks. So you can see these guys are out cruising around, checking out their environment. I'm gonna give them a little time to get settled, and we'll come back and check on them in a little bit. So it's a bit later in the day, and we're dealing with some shadows now, but I wanna show you, I've done a few things here. So if you've never seen these are solar fountains that you can buy on Amazon. They're like $10. But what I do now, I used to just let it fountain and just shoot up and aerate it that way, right? But when it's windy or if it's rainy and this fills up a little bit, it'll actually just pump the water right over the side. So instead of doing that, now I've taken the pump off the bottom and aimed it this way. And so it forces this to stay, hey, calm down. It forces this to stay in the corner. It shoots the water that way. We get some nice current. Nice little cherry shrimp right there. So that's another thing I've done is I put in a bunch of cherry shrimp. And I have seen the goby, one of them comes and sits right on this rock and just sits in the sun. But as soon as I get anywhere close to the tub, it shoots under the rocks. So it's definitely liking it here. It likes to come out and just bask in the sun and feeling good. So that's pretty awesome. Super excited. How cool would it be if they actually spawned in here? That would be amazing. But let me take you around and show you the rest of the tubs and what's going on out here. So in this tub here, we got some juvenile gold barbs. If you don't know, these guys can go pretty cold, so they do well out here. In this tub over here, we have trout goodeids, and they've been doing well out here. They've only been out here for about a week, so no fry yet. And this one here, we have Lemia. And again, only been in here for about a week, so no fry yet. Next to them we have what I'm calling assorted rice fish. These were sold to me as blue sparkle rice fish, but this does not look blue or sparkly. So if anyone knows what that is, we're thinking maybe it's a tricolor. I'm not sure, but then there's also some white ones like back here in the corner. So I'm just calling them assorted rice fish, and that's how I'll sell them when they spawn. Next, we got a tub of the cherriest cherry shrimp ever. As you can see them in the sidewalls there, down in the substrate. There's also all kinds of copepods in here and other stuff that we scoop out and feed. So here I have a big pool of rainbows, but I'm getting this really weird red algae, and you can't really obviously see in the water at all, but once in a while you'll see them. See, there's a fry right here, so they're spawning in there. I don't know if that's coming in on camera. That's actually the first fry I've seen in this tub this spring, so that's cool. But again, it's assorted rainbow, so I can't sell them. But you still get some pretty cool colors with hybrids. Just can't sell them. And here are hyphen Hawaiian Variatus platy, and they spend all day hiding. And then there's bronze corridoras, which have survived temps down into the low 50s. And if we move some of this back, we'll probably see some fry. Hopefully. I can see them, but I don't know that the camera sees them. Of course, now there's no fry. Oh, right here. Hopefully the camera's picking that up. The more you move this back, the more you'll start seeing them. So yeah, there's a bunch down here. Way down there, might not pick it up. And obviously with the algae bloom, I never see the corys. This is a fun one here. This has trout goodyead fry, and then also there's golden white clouds that we never see. But this is where I throw all my extra driftwood, and that's the tub situation so far this year. I'm retarded. All right, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, if you're shopping over at dansfish.com, use code Steenfott Aquatics for 5% off your order. Every little bit helps, so enjoy. Otherwise, I'll see you all on the next video.